Good morning. It is 10:52 a.m. Welcome to the Domo and Galarza podcast. I'm domozoveogz. This is my boy Alex Galarza. Right now we're going to be talking about the best diss tracks ever. What do you think are the best diss tracks ever?
Well, are you talking rap? Are you talking this? What do you? Well, this track is exclusive to rap, you would say, right?
Well, when Bad Blood by Taylor Swift came out, that was a diss against Katy Perry, and I consider that a diss track.
Oh, you.
Okay, well, at the time I considered it a diss track because I was 12, but
Yeah, but you were 12, so.
but yeah,
Oh, yeah, I was young when a lot of the good diss songs came out, though. I don't know. I love Ether by Nas. I like anything. Well, M is great at disses, so I say No Vaseline's up there. So, and then there's a lot.
Hit 'Em Up by Tupac is up there.
It's up there. And then you got what's the one by Biggie? Fucking Who Shot Ya?
Who Shot Ya?
Yeah, that's good shit. There's a lot of good diss tracks.
There's no way that wasn't written before Tupac was shot the first time.
Hint, hint. Fucking Baby Oil Man. Fucking probably did a lot of shit. So, God, we just gotta fucking wait and see until that motherfucker is guilty. You saw that he was not guilty on a couple charges.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Dude, he didn't get charged with like two things.
Yeah, just two things out of like
2 out of fucking 900.
900. Yeah, I know. It's like at least I'm not guilty of jaywalking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. Nah, with Diddy, man, it's tough because once all this shit came out, all the parties, you just realize that, like, hey, like, do we want to make it? Yeah, of course we do, but we don't have to fucking be in this limelight of, oh, I have to go to a party to be famous. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I know. I remember when I was in what was the big rap beef when you were in high school? Drake versus Meek Mill, right?
I was a year out of high school, so I would say there was no I was in 2011 to 2015. No, I don't remember, to be honest. From my high school days, it's like there's no real, like, there was just good songs. I don't remember any good beefs. There's maybe, if you want to count Drake, Rihanna, but like they made a couple songs 2014, 2015. So it's like, it's tough, I don't remember anything. Well, you had all the fucking bullshit, like, humana era. So it's like,
Yeah.
And now, I was just in the beginning of that when I was in high school. So it was like, I had Migos. Migos were fucking great when they first came out. So
I was bumping my SoundCloud shit the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was in like the 11th grade again. It was awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember. So like last night I was watching this documentary on the MGK Eminem beef.
Oh God,
It's like it's such a petty, this is blatant beef. I don't know why it was talking about so much.
Shazam's that good. I think that's the thing. Like MGK had no. I think with MGK, I think he's a talented guy, but you can't go at like M. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, and I think that's where like he fucked up. But like, you were going after Haley. I think that's what it was. It's like those guys that go after Haley get killed. So
Yeah, they do.
like, how many other Ja Rule songs did you hear after his fucking beef with M? And so, and then he was beefing with 50. So like, just by association, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's a lot of fucking turmoil.
Did you hear the leak? That big leak. It was like a bunch of at least Eminem songs straight from the Lab Part 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had this diss. It was called Smack You, and he goes after Ja Rule, and you know who else he goes after? Suge Knight.
Oh, shit.
And that was from like 2004, and
Things.
yeah, and it is a badass diss, and they actually stopped him from releasing that diss. You know why?
Yeah, Suge would have put it in a bounty though.
Oh yeah,
You would have done though. Time ago.
yeah, and like I don't know, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, and like Eminem, like I remember when I remember being like what, like 12 years old, listening to like The Sauce by Eminem and thinking like, and it's just like, how can I take the MGK beef seriously when he?
Oh yeah, he goes at Benzino. He's had better songs than Killshot. like he's had better diss songs than Killshot. It's just that Killshot got so big because of the era we're in. So if you put any like if you put No Vaseline in the era we're in, that's gonna be like fucking not like us. You know what I mean? Well, we didn't even fucking say not like us. That's crazy.
Not like this. Yeah.
That's such a big fucking. That's the number one diss song of like probably the last like 5 years.
Yeah, and he performed that at the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was crazy.
No, it gets old. Don't get me wrong, but being a Kendrick fan, it's hard for me not to say like I don't think it's his best song ever, but it's probably his best work, just because like of how much fucking exposure the song's getting. You know what I mean? So his last album was great.
Kendrick?
Squavala.
But yeah, but yeah, this is a little part of the Smack You diss. I'm holding her responsible. The Cookie Monster of rap won't give Haley back her Oscar. They lost to Jaro's S. Forgot an Oscar's a statue of a naked man. We told her if she goes to take it back that she'll break her hand. If that's okay, baby, let's leave this faggot alone. Let him have it next year. Daddy will bring you home to more. And remember that pretty little dress that you wore to his show to match his when you saw him perform? Yeah. Well, we're gonna send them to his son. You mean his son is a girl? Nobody likes to dress like one.
Oh shit! Wow. God damn. And I think he's watched Anthony Mackie was just on the podcast with like some football players with like Crowder.
I love Anthony Mackie. He's very smart.
No. He was just on the podcast and he broke down how M talked to him for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then used personal shit in the rap battle in 8 Mile. He's like, you're not talking about Clarence, motherfucker. You're talking about me. Like, that was like, holy shit. That's so funny. There's only who could do that shit and get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing with M. With M is tough to like not say. Like, I know we're white and like, of course we're gonna fucking think M's great as shit, but you know what I mean? I think it's just the generation that he was in. Like, I think he's just as good. He's not like if you compare him to the '80s guys he grew up on, he'll never say he's better. Like, I think LL's the shit. I love KR. Like, I respect KRS-One, Rakim. You know what I mean? Like, but he's a guy that he understands that he could listen to all that. Right? And he has listened to Beastie Boys. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit. Like, he's been a guy that's studied everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's where, with him now, he's still studying. And I think as a 50-year-old man, like, or almost 50, still withholding that craft is amazing. Because at the end of the day, most people just want to fucking make their money. Like Jay-Z. Like, I respect Jay-Z as a rapper, but like at some point, like, you're with the girl that like couldn't make more money than you. And now you're just like the richest couple on the planet.
Yeah.
And you definitely buy. Like, dude, there's no way Beyonce fucking should have won that Grammy for fucking Country Album of the Year.
I know. And that's the thing. Eminem hates the Grammys too because he knows how rigged it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Still, like, at the end of the day, like, he understands, like, rap things are always, like, Kendrick, Jay, and Kanye, I think, are, like, top 3.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, like, those are pretty damn good rappers. But to tell me Snoop doesn't have one for Doggy Style is bullshit.
Yeah.
To tell me, you know what I mean? Like I understand he probably went against Nas. Like, if look that shit up real quick. Yeah, 93. I don't even know if they had a fucking rap category in 93 though. That's the thing. Like, rap was such a new age thing because like, if you count Rapper's Delight, it would have been like 79. But if you don't count that, that's where it's like I would have said like all that shit came out in 86, 87. So, but if you counting Grammys.
Yeah, there's rap in the 93 Grammys.
Was it a
best? No, it was the best rap solo performance was Sir Mix-a-Lot for Baby Got Back.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus. Who won rap album rap album of the year?
Rap album of the year. See, best rap performance. Hold on. Best rap performance. Best rap performance by a duo group was Arrested Development for Tennessee.
Tennessee. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and
It was like a one, and not a one-hit wonder, but they had a couple like other hits. But besides that,
yeah, that's about it for rap.
what the fuck?
Yeah, because
So they didn't have the category then.
exactly, yeah.
So like that's why Snoop doesn't have shit, or like those types of cats, the Snoops, the Ice Cubes, anybody that's been around from like 87 to fucking 90, like they're not gonna have it because at the end of the day, like when did Google when was the first rap album introduced in the grams? Because you have to go off that now.
Grammy Award for Best Rap Album, 1996.
That's bullshit. Yeah, so you're telling me Illmatic? Who won that first year then? Was it
Was it that year? The guy who won was Poverty's Paradise by Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature's fucking nasty though. So yeah, I'll give Naughty by Nature all their fucking credit. They got stretched. So
97.
damn, dude, 96? There's so many other fucking albums before that are so good that can't able to do because you just wasn't able to introduce that. So you're telling me like a fucking what year did Tupacalypse Now came out? 93, 94?
Apocalypse Now was 91.
Holy fuck. That's what I'm saying. So guys, that's why fuck the Grammys.
Yeah, fuck the Grammys, dude.
That's some bullshit. So they never understood. Oh my god, that even pisses me more off though, because like there's so many better albums that came out before '96 that never got their due. So you're telling me Enter the 36 Chamber never got their due? Illmatic, Stoggy Style, like dude, like even
Here's a Black Planet.
yeah, like even Reasonable Doubt. You know what I mean? That was probably in there for the first Grammy, but probably won 97 because Jay-Z paid him off probably fucking years later. I don't know.
The guy who won most wins for best rap album, ironically, is Eminem. Oh yeah,
How many Grammys does he have though?
he has like 13 at least.
I was gonna say he's like fourth, I think.
Yeah, and it's ironic because he hates the he doesn't like the Grammys.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, it's probably because he's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I hate just play that card, but
Why?
because it's kind of an ugly truth, and we know how racist the fucking entertainment industry is. So
True. Why? So you always have to give the black artist the rap album of the year?
nah, but
Well, if you give it to the white one that's not as talented, like say like Macklemore, that was bullshit. That pissed me off. Macklemore won in 2013 over Good Kid, Mad City. That's what I'm saying.
That was bullshit. I mean, The Heist is a good album, but it's not that good, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm like, okay, if you really want to break it down and like get to it, like that's where a lot of the problems stem, like because you don't really appreciate the artistry.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's where with the Grammys they can go fuck themselves. But with a guy like Jay-Z, he can buy it. So
I remember when Macklemore and Ryan Lewis were doing their thing, everyone were kind of mad at them because they were promoting like gay stuff and hip hop.
oh
And gays are not fucking welcome to hip hop.
yeah, I was gonna say in third grade, I thought I was gay. He like, what the
My mom said, "Ben, you've been loving girls since the third grade, since pre-K."
yeah.
I can't change, even if I'm trying. Yeah, that was good.
It's a good song because he's a good. I think because Ryan Lewis saved him. He's a great producer.
Oh yeah. Downtown. Cause like Macklemore didn't really do anything before
That's
Ryan
wow.
Lewis.
Yeah, no, like you had thrift shop. You had that was the shit I grew up like. That was big in my high school years. So
That was good.
on everywhere. Bop.
Yeah, man.
All this was amazing.
Oh, dude, I remember my friend Ethan when we were in like fifth grade together. I know you think it's like weird. You and Mo think it's weird, but he like rapped "Can't Hold Us" without missing a beat.
Oh, that's
And our teacher wasn't impressed at all. She was like, "No, that's too long," because we were doing it for like a play. Yeah.
And Return of the Met. That's fucking fire. Yeah, you can get.
Yeah,
That's
because our teachers were boomers.
yeah, that's right for the boomers.
As a matter of fact,
But if your teacher was saying fucking Freebird, they probably fucking rub their titties out. I don't know.
no, but our teacher was like this dyke. Her name was Mrs. Short, and I'm gonna name drop Mrs. Short because she was a bad teacher. She would like make me stay in for recess if I missed a homework assignment, and if I didn't finish it, and if I did finish it, she wouldn't let me go out. She still wouldn't let me go out for recess just to be mean. Yeah, she's probably the reason why I had anger issues in 6th grade. But this took a left turn. But I'm gonna do my own diss as it is. Mrs. Short, wherever you are, fuck you. Yeah, that's my own diss. But I can think of one artist that dissed Eminem and got away with it. You know who that is? Who? ICP.
Oh yeah, Slimanus.
Yeah, Ain't Nothing But a Bitch Thing and Slimanus are the
Those are funniest fucking nerds. Funny songs though. Sorry.
oh, like my top two diss.
This destination genuinely hate each other. It's not funny.
Yeah, and it's like over petty stuff too.
Yeah.
Wow, if you started right.
Yeah, because Eminem had their name, Kid Rock's name on like a poster.
Yeah.
And they're like, fucking fuck. The dude, you didn't even ask us. It's like,
Yeah, I'll be a little bit pissed too, but apparently they get along now, so that's just good. But yeah,
this is shit. So it's tough.
yeah, we're gonna be simping a lot over Eminem, guys. But yeah, I was like, when Proof got killed, because Proof was the guy that squashed the beef, and
Between who?
between Eminem and ICP,
Oh, really?
and they actually, so basically D12 and Psychopathic Records, they went to a bowling game, and Eminem couldn't be there because he has like more responsibility than D12.
Famous. Wait, what?
Yeah, and so basically it was this factor squash, and when Proof got clapped, ICP 2006. Yeah, and when he died, ICP decided not to go to the funeral because they didn't know if Eminem himself was cool with them. So they didn't want to start shit at the funeral. So so that is like mad respectful of them. And Eminem shouted them out like 3 times on the MMLP. So that's awesome. I will take this to my grave, guys. I think Eminem actually is a juggalo. Because why would he see ICP as worth dissing? Like, think about it. If they suck, if they are that fake, why would you be so hell bent on dissing them? Having like a skin on it is not big.
It's a big subculture.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where like I think he's at. It's not that he wants. I'm probably right there. Like, dude, like I never really was in it, but I understood it. I had a lot of friends that were juggalos, so I totally understand. Like, it's a subculture that's so big, it's so out there. They love wrestling. They love ICP. Like, they're fucking cool as shit. Like, they are. They're down to earth motherfucking people. And I think they just get overlooked by society. So at the end of the day, once someone, like, dude, even wrestling, like, dude, like Scott Hall been to the gathering. Like,
yeah, man.
Kevin Nash, I think, went to the gathering. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, wrestling, and it always just correlates because I think living in the Midwest and coming from here, that's a fucking hotbed for wrestling. You know what I mean? So it's like wrestling and juggalos are just two entities that are basically together to me. You know what I mean? So most wrestling fans I meet are either juggalos or just fucking hardcore wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Or both, you know? So I think it's just a subculture you could reach that if you really have a fan in the juggalo community, you're set. So,
Oh, yeah.
because they're not fucking fake people. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're not fake at all.
They're not.
And I was hanging out with my friend. So this is how close we are, guys. So in Juggalos, I was at a Juggalo weekend. They were out here in Worcester, and I met my friend. I met him once 2 years ago in New Hampshire, like once, and haven't really spoken to him since. And we were shooting the shit like we grew up together. Yeah, and we came to this conclusion that juggalos are not scared to tell the truth. Do you know why juggalos are not scared to tell the truth? No one believes us.
True. Like, they were shooting fucking fuego at us, and I didn't feel nothing, and it fucking shot me right in the face. Like, what? Like,
No, that's like,
you should get here.
nah, I got rid of cord. It's like 9/11 was a government plot. Shut up, you juggalo. They're putting chemicals in the water. They're making kids say, shut up, you juggalo.
What is Juggalo and Alex Jones the same term now? That's what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure they'll like probably like Alex Jones. I don't like Alex Jones.
Stop it. But he's right about a lot of shit.
But the one thing you would not be right
That would be tough.
Yeah, and yeah, all right. So this is the yeah, guys. I wrote the script at like 1 a.m. last night. Last week was like midterms week, and I was like mad.
Next week, so if you hear us more, we're sorry. Yeah, I'm right. This is a lot of time on this hit.
Rap diss tracks of all time.
Will they put at one?
Put out one. Let's see.
We're not going over 50 songs. That's just it's our 10.
Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
That one.
One, yeah.
Ain't the one finally, because it's only hit one. He rapped it. He rapped it along. He wrote it along. Again, need other people on it. You know what I mean? So that's my goat. Like that's my favorite diss song.
Oh yeah.
So me personally,
you ever seen Straight Outta Compton? How they're listening to that and it says, "What a Jew! What a Jew! Fuck up my crew!" And the Jewish guy played by Paul Giamatti. I forget his name. Jay Hill is his name, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And he turns off. He's like, "No, we're gonna sue this ignorant fuck." It's like suing someone. If you sue someone over a diss track, you've already lost. Yeah. I always knew he was a hateful.
Because he likes one non-kike person, you know?
Yeah, I know. Number 2 is Ether by Nas.
Told you.
Do you think that's what made Jay-Z go pop?
Yeah.
Or bigger?
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, like honestly, he needed Nas. It's not because I don't think Jay-Z's not talented. I think Jay's fucking amazing. But with Jay, like he was in an era. He came out when Pac and Biggie were still big. So did M. So like a lot of these cats, Matic came out in 93. So it's like Jay was in the era that I don't genuinely think if those two guys were alive, I don't think he would have ever been as big as he was.
Yeah, probably.
So, and I think a lot of guys wouldn't be as big as they were. But I think Biggie and Pac would have fucking ran the industry for 15, 20 years. This is how I feel. But at the end of the day, like, and if related, so many people would have fucking ran the industry. But this is what I mean. With Jay-Z, the Rockefeller, all this other shit, like there's so much stuff that like I don't feel we know, and it's like all kind of coming to light with the Diddy shit.
Yeah,
but like you didn't realize it. Like he was as powerful as he's been for the last like 15 years, and that's where I'm like, oh fuck. After 2004, Jay-Z was the biggest fucking thing because he understood business.
Yeah,
he'd made it more about being a mogul rather than being a rapper, which you should. Like, I want that. But at the end of the day, one that correlates into your rap streams, even if it's a fucking bad album and it still sold fucking 2 million, you're like, what the fuck? That's where it's like, you know, like everybody went at fucking Garth Brooks for buying his own shit. Why can't people? I genuinely feel Jay probably bought his own shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Jay buys a lot of Beyonce albums, too.
That's how Tech-9 made like 18 million because he was like in charge of his own shit.
Yeah. No, nothing's wrong with being in charge of your own shit, but don't say you're the GOAT when you have to buy like fucking 30 to 40% of your shit.
Yeah.
Or like your wife's shit. You know what I mean? I never like, and I hate saying this, Beyonce been overrated since like Sasha Fierce. Like, she's been overrated for like the last 10 years, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I respect her as like a fucking like I think she's a talented person, but I just don't think like you can't put her over fucking girls like Whitney Houston or I fucking love me some Mariah Carey. So like I don't know, man. I like Rihanna more. Like there's just girls that are in the industry, you know what I mean? It's tough. But Beyonce, you could say it's the GOAT, but like it's just more of like a fucking GOAT because of proxy rather than GOAT of talent. Yeah, I feel. Because she's a terrible actor. She is fucking terrible.
She was in that movie, Battleship. Remember that movie?
She was in another movie with like Aegis Over, like about our house or some shit. Fucking brutal. She's terrible. Actress, not fucking singer. Don't come out.
Oh, yeah, she fuck. All right, Tupac featuring Outlaws is number 3.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah,
It's a good top 3.
Boogie Down Productions, South Bronx is number 4. They're going at MC Shan and Marl.
Oh, Molly Mont.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with those guys, but I'm sure they're dope because they're the 80s rappers. Gucci Mane is Truth.
Who's he going at?
Young Jeezy.
Yeah, that was a big fuck beef. That's Atlanta shit.
Atlanta shit. I gotta get into Atlanta rappers more. My family's from Atlanta.
Yeah, no, they invented trap, so yeah, fucking nasty.
Pusha T, the story of Adidon that's going at Drake.
Amazing.
Everyone was dissing Drake back in the day.
Yeah, that was so fucking good.
It was like,
how did you say his name?
Adidon.
Oh, Adidon. Okay. That was fucking crazy.
Then Jay-Z, the takeover, going at Nas and Mobb Deep.
Yep.
And what do you know? Kanye West produced it, apparently.
Yeah. Kanye saved Jay-Z's career for a little bit, too.
He went at Mobb Deep. Why did he go at Mobb Deep?
Because Mobb Deep went at him, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mobb Deep fucking went at everybody. Like, dude, rap was weird in the 90s, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because, like, dude, like, you could be from the same borough, same shit, same this, but they don't want you to be bigger than what the fuck you are. I'm like,
yeah, it's like the Ja Rule 50 Cent shit. They were both from the, like, Queens and, like, wait, Ja Rule's from Queens, right?
I would have to Google that.
I don't know
where Ja Rule is from.
Where is Ja? Help me, Ja. All right, he's from Queens, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Common, The Bitch and You.
Where's he going?
Going at West Side Connection.
He's going at fucking West Side Connections, like Cube and fuck.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. West Side Connections, badass.
And Notorious B.I.G. is when I get made Kick in the Door, and he's going against Nas, Drew the Damaja, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer. Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah. I know Biggie was down with Jay-Z back in the day, so that makes sense. Real motherfucking G's.
That's a good.
Going at Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Yeah, it's so sad. Like when NWA broke up, everyone was going at each other. That was
but Easy was fucking nasty.
Yeah, he was.
Still people shit on him alive for his writing and everything. But dude, the motherfucker sounded good on beats. Like he was kind of like that first guy that was like, "Oh, I don't write my shit, but I fucking sound great over these beats." So,
oh yeah. There's Against All Odds by Tupac. He's going at Nas, Dr. Dre, Mobb Deep, Bad Boy, Q-Tip, Haitian Jack, Jimmy Henchman, Stretch.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think beefs hurt careers more than they help?
It depends. Well, it depends on who you're talking about. So, I think rap-wise, it's like, it is what it is. Pusha has been Pusha, so, like, Pac's Pac. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to be fucking fine regardless, I feel. What's Dre? Which one's Dre?
Dre is fuck with Dre Day and everybody celebrating. He's going at Eazy-E, Tim Dog, and Luke Skywalker.
Going at fucking Star Wars.
Going at Star Wars.
Shit.
Yeah, you cannot diss Luke Skywalker harder than The Last Jedi. Dude, fuck, dude, fucking joking.
I told you, right?
Where's it comes my left? So basically, I'm gonna do a sidetrack to talk about Star Wars. The originals and the prequels are all you need. The new ones with like Kathleen Kennedy doing them.
Sasha Banks or Mercedes Monet looks hot as fucking all of them. So
Mercedes Monet was in Star Wars, and I didn't know that.
She was in like the fucking like the new ones. Yeah.
Mercedes Monet, Natalie Portman, Carrie Fisher, all those hotties were in there. But basically, they had J.J. Abrams do the first one, Ryan Johnson do the second one, then J.J. Abrams do the third one. If they had J.J. Abrams do all three, that would have been better. But they had to have Ryan Johnson, who, to give him credit, is not a bad like filmmaker. He directed like Ozymandias and Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad is technically a TV show.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. He had full creative control over it. He produced it, he wrote it, and he directed. So the timeline was all out of whack. And Star Wars, Kathleen Kennedy is like this woke lady who demasculated men as much as possible. She did it to Luke Skywalker. She did it to Indiana Jones. It's like, and to top it off, I don't even care if I spoil this for you because how bad it is. It is not worth a spoiler warning. They brought back Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker. You've seen Return of the Jedi, right? Oh, no? Okay. No, that is this shit. Okay.
Not a fucking nerd cup.
All right, well, dude, why would you bring him back? If you had that Snoke guy come be the main villain, that would have been good. But no, you had to spoil Star Wars. The prequels now, the nerds will love me.
I know.
Nerds love me.
Yeah, but no. Yeah.
But like the prequels are masterpieces compared to this crap, dude.
Yeah, no, like I'll give you that because anything before, like, because what was the first Star Wars put out? 78,
78,
78, 79,
77.
77, and then the prequel. Oh, because they were all came out in like the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And then what was the last? When did Samuel Jackson become into that series?
1999, that was The Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Then 2002 was Attack of the Clones. Then 2005 was yeah, was he bad?
They don't have bad movies. I'm shitting on it because I think a lot of fucking nerds like it. So
Yeah, no, a lot of nerds and Star Wars fans in particular are terrible. So
yeah, because it's terrible. I'd rather talk to Star Trek fans.
yeah, I know.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah, like ruining Jake Lloyd's life for playing a bad role. But anyway,
Come on, man.
all right, I'm gonna talk about this one last diss track before I go we take a break and talk about underrated rappers. 50 Cent, Back Down.
That song, Get Rich or Die Trying. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I love how it's how at the end
He goes out to the Miami's. Did that win best? He won best new artist, I believe, that year. But did he win best rap album that year?
no I checked it. He was nominated. He didn't win.
Who won it?
I checked.
That's true. Right around. Oh yes, fucking bingo. 2003 or 2004?
Let me check. Yeah, 2004. Outkast won it. Speaker.
Oh no, yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, that's a good album. What else was in there? That one you got a
particular category. Missy Elliott under construction.
There you go. Yeah, the Missy Elliott.
The Blueprint 2. And Phrenology by the Roots.
Roots are fucking good. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Pull up a list of like
underrated rappers.
Are we talking all time? Or are we talking like just now? Like
just in general.
Like me personally, like it's tough, man. Because I think a lot of people in rap get their due now because there's so fucking many of them.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the cats that like me personally, I always thought Big Boy was so underrated. Big Boy's the other rapper in Outkast.
Yeah.
Underrated as fucking hell. Just because like I never thought like no one really was like, oh, I'm pumping Big Boy. And it was like, oh, they're bumping Outkast. You know what I mean? So it's like, and when they listen to Andre's fucking master fucking he's a fucking masterful fucking mind. So it's hard to like, you know what I mean? What's 1 through 5 for that?
It's like 1 through 5 is 1 through 5 is Nasta Ace, Treach.
Treach is from Naughty by Nature. Yeah, he inspired Eminem a lot.
Missy Elliott's
golden. Yeah.
Black Thought's
good.
Big Boy.
I told you. I fucking told you, Big Boy.
Yeah, I think all the guys from D12 are underrated except for Eminem because she's like,
D12, B12, Jesus Christ. Yeah, D12 was fucking amazing.
I know.
No, they had good bops. They had good tune. Everybody could rap on it, you know. Oh, I thought you was Swift. Oh, dog. I thought you could neither.
Yeah, these chicks don't even know their name of my band. And they seem funny as fuck, too.
They're all funny.
A$AP Rock is on there. A$AP Rock is like this sort of like Shakespearean type of rapper. He's part of like
I like Russ. I like I like that new age type of like I like Russ. Russ is pretty good. Losing Control was fucking huge. That was a good one. I think Logic's underrated, but in the sense of like if he puts himself out there, he's not bad. But I do think like he just has to like, he's a good rapper. It's just more like he has to just shut the fuck up about the other shit sometimes. Yeah. Like biracial everything. It's like fuck, like you know, And no, like you're good. You did a song with Eminem, dude. Like you've done another one. Our era, Big Sean.
Yeah, Big Sean's underrated.
Fucking, I tell people all the time, if he did not make Dance Ass first, I think he'd be more credited with being like a better rapper or more talented that he is. Because I genuinely think like he fucked up making Dance Ass first. Like ass. And
Yeah,
like, mother
fan.
yeah. No, but that was his first big hit. So it's like when you have better songs, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You know who Raucous Records is?
Look it up. Let's know.
So Raucous Records, it was this record label back in New York. It was a New York Underground.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all the guys who did stuff with Raucous Records are goated. Like, all right, the Rugged Man, he's goated. Um, I don't know if he was part of it, but Brother Ali is goated. There was this group. It was called the Weatherman. They've like sort of like fuck with all these like underground like record labels. There's like Eastern Conference Records, Von Limb Records. All of those guys in the Weatherman are underrated. Especially this one guy. His name is Cage.
Now Cage the Elephant. Oh, I know Cage. You showed me Cage.
Yeah, I know. This is a little bit of Cage. Hold on for some. Like sampled like Deuce produced by Necro. I showed you Necro.
Yeah, that feels good.
And Necro, I think, is also underrated. He's like Marshall Mathers LP times 10, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, Necro wanted to work with Eminem, but Cage and Eminem were having like this little beef back in the day. Basically, Cage thought M bit his style. He didn't. But I don't know. It's quite old now. But he like dissed him on some shady LP. But yeah, here's Cage rapping.
Like guys,
To hear on the podcast, dude. Because he was here. For big bands that I think they do get their due, and like probably like the in the weed community. But like Cypress Hill is fucking
Cypress Hill, yeah.
it was fucking amazing, dude. Like I loved it from the mall. Like bro. Like, and I think like that's the type of shit like I'd rather listen to rather than all this new shit now. So like if I'm going out of my way, like it's a lot of shit I'd rather listen to from back in the day. Like I'd rather listen to like people I don't know from back in the day than now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, a lot of these guys, like I was talking to my cousin Brady. Oh, you know Brady. Brady was bitching that Kendrick was on 3 out of the 30 songs on Playboi Carti's new album. And I'm like, dude, like that's only you could listen to 27 other songs, motherfucker. You don't have to like be bitching and complaining. He's like, oh no, he just has too many features. I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking generation we're in. Like, good, like, oh, that's why like I love J. Cole. I love Kendrick because like Kendrick's not the guy to be like he'll do features, but he doesn't really have that many features. If like unless it's like SZA or he's sampling, you know what I mean? J. Cole, J. Cole's a fucking GOAT, but I don't think he's underappreciated. I don't think he's underappreciated, or I don't think he's underrated. I just feel people don't fucking like him. I'm just like, you're crazy. Like genuinely. Like, what's your top 3 J. Cole songs? Or do you?
I don't listen to J. Cole.
What the fuck? You're one of those fucking assholes then. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't though.
like it's because horrorcore is sort of my go-to app I seen. Yeah.
What makes J. Cole not want to listen? Like, I mean, or what makes it about J. Cole that you don't listen to him though?
I don't know. He just doesn't interest me. I've like heard all other rappers because I remember back when I was coming up, everyone loved Drake and Kendrick and and J. Cole too. But like, I was listening to fucking Tech Nine since like the 8th grade, dude.
Like Tech Nine's great, fucking great as well. Like I respect Tech Nine. I grew up in the Midwest, so it's hard for me to not to like love Tech Nine because that's the music we were all pumping. But it was just more of like you have to like Midwest is fucking weird because Midwest you have Chicago, you have St. Louis, you have Minneapolis. Like and then like if you want to bump Memphis music, Memphis is that close to where it's like you could. Memphis is its own sound. Yeah. So like I would never consider Memphis Midwest or like it's close. It's not. It's in between trap and Midwest sound to me.
Oh yeah,
it's like an in between of a Kanye West produced sound and like trap beats. You know what I mean? So like I love fucking 3 6 Mafia. I loved
anything out of Memphis is pretty fucking good right now. I can't tell you a fucking rapper out of Memphis right now, besides like the big name guys, but I like the sound. And that's the thing with rap, I appreciate the sounds and I appreciate like the culture of it in the sense of like you have to be able to write your shit and be able to do it. But dude, in the era we're in, everybody tries to be a fucking rapper. Everybody tries to be a blogger. Everybody tries to be a fucking YouTuber. Everybody tries to do this and that, including me. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying that. Like, dude, we're doing a podcast right now, but I'm just saying it's not built for everybody. But at the end of the day, like, people are just trying it, and it's good to try. But you know what I mean? You're not gonna fucking, I think that's where it's willing to try. But like, you can't tell me 10 rappers from '87 aren't better than fucking 100 rappers now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's fucking have that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take fucking LL, Rakim, half the fucking bodies from the '80s. You put them against 100 rappers from today. Not even talking like mainstream guys. I'm talking like guy off the street that thinks he's the shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, give me 100 of those guys and put them against fucking 10 of the best rappers from the '80s. They'll fucking kill them.
I know.
And I think that's where we have to have the conversation. It's oversaturated, I think. Well, especially rap. Rap's so oversaturated because there's so many fucking rappers now compared to when it first came out. When it first came out, you had fucking LL, you had Rakim, you had fucking Beastie Boys, you had Public Enemy, you had fucking Kumo D, you had like fucking Slick Rick, you had
Fuji Rap.
you had legit fucking 10 to 15 artists that fucking knew their crafts, understood the craft, understood what they were talking about. And then as time, it got bigger. And then you also had like Fresh Prince. Like, respect Will Smith. I don't think he's a bad rapper. I think he's a corny fuck, but
He's a corny fuck.
he's a corny fuck, but I would still do a movie with him.
Yeah.
I'd still dab him up. He's a cool dude, but like he's too corny at the same time. But like if I had the chance to work with Will Smith, I would fucking take it in a heartbeat because he's just that fucking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, you can't tell me Fresh Prince ain't fucking running over a lot of these shows now. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
You ever seen that episode where Will's dad comes back?
that's fucking incredible. That's one of it. No, because Will's a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
And word, like, dude, like, Will Smith doesn't have to cuss in these records, but I do. So fuck it. But that's all I'm saying. I'm like, if he doesn't have, he made it. It was like, he had some bops, man. He had Summertime. And DJ Tazzy Jeff, like, I think Will gets forgot about. And, besides Jordan fucking loved Will. So he had a whole ass song with him. So,
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, a lot of people forget that Will Smith was an innovator when it came to hip hop.
yeah.
But DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Smile, my God, and they would go.
Like that's the thing. Like, they were around 89. Then you had the big dance. Like, dude, like, Naughty by Nature is fucking incredible. Like, and not just their, like, big hits. You know what I mean? Like, I think we need to bring back groups, dude. I think groups is rap groups are dying.
Yeah,
They were completely different. So, like, you could be signed to the same label. That's cool. Like, do, what's the Kendrick group? That's Kendrick group's TDE, I think. It's him, Schoolboy. And dude, I was almost going to.
All right, his band. Let me see if I can find his band. It's Black Hippie.
Yes, it's American hip hop group. Is it Kendrick Absol? Yeah, Kendrick Absol, J Rock, fucking
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q's fucking underrated as shit too. Yeah, Schoolboy Q's fucking nasty. That shit was, I was bumping his shit.
Nice. Underrated too.
Mr. 5'9". Mr. 5'9's fucking go. Yeah, it's foul. Because anything, if you could somehow have just as good, if not better, rhymes than M on a song, you're fucking goated. Like, to me, at least. Because I think Voice is there, dude. Voice was fucking always nasty to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I loved the little thing they had with Bad Meets Evil when they finally came out. And because they were both big, like, M had the status of, like, oh, I'm one of the best. Like, let me. It's not that Royce wasn't put on. It's just more of like he had the platform to establish Royce more in the game.
Yeah.
In the sense of like having Royce have like more of a mainstream audience, which is great because Royce is that fucking good. Like, I never understood why Royce wasn't bigger than a lot of the guys now. You know what I mean? So
They're at Maddie. I'm moving life in the fast way. My God, shit, tree. That was incredible. I bet it had the song they did with Freedom. That's why I respect Mooney. This one's for you. I don't know why Bad Material hasn't dropped more stuff, dude. Probably because I think with hey, I'll go here because I love them, respect them. I think M just doesn't want to do a lot of shit because it would be tainted. If I'm Eminem and I work on 10, if I put out fucking 3 mixtapes, 2 fucking albums, and do like 10 features with 10 different guys, like that's oversaturating my people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd rather wait. You know what I mean? Do my own album, like. And like I said, him, Jay, Wayne, Kanye, even like all these guys are getting in their fucking 50s. I don't want them to work. Like they're still as fucking talented as they ever been, but it's just more of it's a young man game. You know what I mean? Let the babe, like let little baby, fucking Drake, even Drake. Drake's 33 now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But like 33 is still a young man's age for rap because he has like 7 more. If he has the run he's having for another 7 years, you have to arguably put him as one of the greatest, like if not the greatest of all time. You have to, just objectively. Subjectively, I don't fucking like Drake that much to put him in that conversation. But if he has another run that he's been on for another 7 years, because you gotta think he's been doing this for he's been doing this for 12 years now.
Oh yeah.
So like, if he has another 7 to 10 years of this, and he does fucking all the hits that he has in 22 years, like, dude, it's just a fucking given that he's gonna be the greatest of all time. And I'm not saying that because I think he is. It's just more of objectively, who the fuck is gonna have more hits than Drake?
Good point.
And it's not because like I don't give a fuck about Grammys. I don't give a fuck about like fame. I don't give a fuck about his beefs. I don't give a like genuinely. I don't think if he has another 5 to 7 years of what he's doing now, he's gonna fuck it. And you got to think with how fucking feminine men are. Fuck, of course he's gonna have it. So, or just how fucking that. Oh my god, it's all women do it. When I talk to male Drake fans who are a little feminine, they love him like that. Like I don't have you don't have to say shit. If they Drake, oh my god, I love Drake. But people that like genuine, like I think Take Care is still his best out. Like, I'm one of those guys. You know what I mean? Like, or one of those fans. Like, I don't disrespect him. Like, I try not to. It's just more of he makes shit. Like, how I equate Drake is he's like a mix of Nelly and LL Cool J, and like gets more bitches than both of them combined, which is crazy. But that's where like I just genuinely think that's what he is. I don't think like he's a one of a kind artist. I don't think like he was very much heavily influenced by Wayne and the fucking sound of Young Money. So like, it's a hard pill to swallow. But I think he will be going down as one of the greatest if he has a couple more runs. Well, he will. So
Yeah, I know. Could stop is Drake, but yeah. There's this also. I think all the underrated artists are mostly like the independent artists.
yeah, no indies. Yeah, no, the indie artist is fucking always gonna get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because like I'm a big Immortal Technique fan. I will simp over Immortal Technique any day. Basically, he's like I think his second album, Revolutionary Volume 2, that is just as good as like 36 Chamber. Oh shit. Oh, like the Straight Outta Compton.
Oh wow.
Cause like he goes after like this is like right after 9/11, and he goes after the Bush administration and the cause of death. I've learned more from his songs than I've ever learned in school. Cause like I go look it up. It's like, oh my god, there was a report about bombs on the George Washington Bridge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, there were 5 Israeli guys dancing on a roof. Oh my god, they did fund the Al Qaeda, stuff like that. And
Yeah. It's wild, but
yeah, no, it's wild, but good. But I think that's why they're not pushed, because they're not scared of telling the truth, and they can, because like people are gonna think like he's this ghetto guy from Harlem, and they're not gonna believe him. He's actually very smart. He actually went to college for political science.
Yeah. kind of it's the way around too, because you learn a lot more. Because if you're doing political science, you're not learning which side you want to be. You're learning both sides.
Yeah, learning both sides.
And you learn to be devil's advocate. That's why I like being a criminal justice major, because at the end of the day, like, you learn so much more shit. Like, you learn about how fucking corrupt a lot of this shit is, especially family and probate court. Oh my god, let's not go there. But like, fuck, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
It's sad. It's very sad. I do, like, mom has to be smoking meth in front of the judge to be like, oh, nah, I can't give you the baby. That's how, no, but that's how bad it's gotten. Like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's fucking sad. I do, like, the one, like, that's why, let's go back, sticking with Kanye and all this other stuff. That's what killed me about Kim and Tanya. The fact that this bitch makes that much money, and you're making this motherfucker pay that much money. I do, like, fuck, dude, like, you guys can't just reach a settlement, or I don't know, like, why? Like, why? Like, there's no fucking reason for you to be taking this fucking money, because just because you fucking was the childbearer of his children, that's bullshit. Like, I fucking can't stand that shit, and that's the problem, because you equate it to someone who's making, say my wife is making 120, and I make 60, and she fucks me, and she wants to take half my shit, but the bitch is making more money than me. That's what I equate it to. Like, dude, like, it's just simple fucking subtract. Like, nah, dude, I don't fucking play. I don't like that shit, man.
Mo told me that if him and his wife got divorced, she would owe him money because she makes more money.
Good. No, like, dude, that's how it should be. Like, it's not a man's fucking job to fucking pay for you. Like, we're not in that generation anymore.
Yeah,
We're not. Hey, dude, there's a reason why we're fucking broke. Because you want to fucking work. Or you don't allow, like, we're in a situation we're in because of the nuclear family, because they pay both people, and then we're regardless of whatever the fuck you feel, but we're fucked regardless. Because at the end of the day, you gotta work, I gotta work. But then who owns the kids?
exactly.
The government.
The government.
Because they're fucking indoctrinating all these fucking kids now. It's worse than we've ever fucking dealt with. It's bad.
Yeah, and they even, I feel like the people who call that out are the people that are underrated, because they don't get pushed as much because they're calling shit like that out.
All right. Like, dude, like, I respect Ice Cube more for not getting the job. He didn't take the job. He fucking lost like a $12 million gig.
Yeah.
Or like fucking $10 million gig. And I'm like, respect.
Oh yeah.
Because, dude, like, dude, like, I'll be honest, I took the job. I'm not as good as I once was. Like, dude, I know I'm getting older, but fuck, like, dude, there's no reason. Like, I'm a little chunky now, but like, I feel a lot of shit. My nose is always stuffy. I got a lot of headaches. Like, dude, like, I don't have the same stamina. And I'm like, dude, like, I know, like, even when I was a little chunky before the vax or before the shot, I'm like, it wasn't this bad. Like, and I don't want to blame the vax, but like, there's a lot of shit, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck me. Like, dude, like, what the fuck did I do?
My grandma can't get the vax because she's 92.
Yeah.
And she, like, and my uncle's a pharmacist, and he absorbs all the crap that goes into it.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we realize that's where I'm like, oh, fuck. Second, I did, what the fuck did I do? I did Moderna. Thank God I didn't do J&J. Fuck.
I got Moderna, yeah.
Nah, dude. You know what? I was going to make a joke.
What's up?
You know why Johnson & Johnson was only one shot?
Why?
Because they shoot a little Diddy in you. Fuck you, Diddy.
Yeah, fuck Diddy.
Fucking asshole. Oh, God. You killed Pac and Biggie. Now you going through your shit. Fucking bitch.
I remember a lot of people think that, like, Suge Knight was the guy who killed Tupac.
Suge Knight looks like an angel compared to fucking Big.
I know, like, he's like,
Yeah. He's just
Diddy is comically evil. Suge Knight is just regular evil.
Like, Suge Knight is fucking a savage compared to this fucking guy.
Yeah, and I'm like, everyone thinks that Suge Knight killed Tupac. Suge Knight was with Tupac when he got shot. Why would he put himself in that predicament? You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Yeah, and like, and I'm like hearing stories of Suge Knight just being like Suge Knight, and he like showed up to the Indo Club music video.
Yeah. And with some Diego, Austin, some other. Motherfucker, he's from Detroit. Like, he can't be scared. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. If from Detroit, you're not scared of me.
dude, fucking savages.
I was like, for like
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try not to talk about it as much, but because he counts things about it a lot. I don't want him to fret over it. But Corbin in 10th grade, he got into a huge fight because this is back when he was a bully. Corbin's my best friend. Well, okay, this one of my best friends. This guy's my best friend too. But uh, basically he got into a fight, gave a kid a concussion. He was suspended for a week, and everyone was freaking the fuck out.
Really?
Because that type of shit didn't really happen at my high school.
That's hot.
And like, guys, there's this town. It's 25 minutes away. It's called Worcester. That type of shit happens like every week. It's like you guys would now last today in fucking Worcester public schools do.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like public, private, like regardless of all this shit, it's all bullshit.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's it. I had a poem. What was that? Oh yeah. This is basically going to like Eminem being from Detroit. You think he's scared of fucking Suge Knight? He's been like, I've heard stories of M getting like shot at when he was walking to Kim's house.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not because
it is a lot of shit that I'm like, dude, like that's why I'm like, I don't fly to Detroit till this day. Anytime I fucking have a chance to fly to Detroit, I don't do it. No, I mean, like, and I watch all this shit. They have a good food scene, bro. They have a great food scene, and I'm like, motherfucker, I just don't want to go there because all the fucking stigma.
Because like because all the guys from the South came up there, and
because they have Detroit 75 kitchen, and I'm like, fuck, I want to those spaghetti too. My spaghetti, yeah, oh, dude, it's a good Detroit, and you're right near Canada. So if you really wanted to leave the country, you could just fucking drive. Fuck it, drop your passport on the other side. Fuck it, do it. Because you're right there. Detroit's right there and Buffalo's right there. So fuck it. If those are the two cities, if I had to say this, but if I wanted to leave the country and go to Canada, those are the two cities I'm going to. And then the two cities, if I wanted to leave the country and go to Mexico, El Paso and San Diego.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like those are my top two for each side. So yeah. Where would you rather be?
I would rather be
Canada or Mexico?
Canada, honestly.
Why?
Because I have cousins up in Canada and I'm more familiar with the culture. And
French.
Annie speaks a lot of French. Annie's a sister because she likes French culture.
She like French men?
I don't know.
Probably not, as they're assholes.
French people are assholes. I remember one time we went to France and my mom had that like roller bag with her. They got stuck in like one of those rotating doors.
Yeah.
And these fucking French guys were laughing at her. And for like years after that, I just hated French people. For like laughing at my mom, like, oh,
yeah, no, it seems like a chill culture though. So.
Yeah. It's a pretty chill culture in general. Actually, it's just like the stigma behind it. And let's be honest, stereotypes are true.
Yeah,
Paris is mean. The rest of France is okay.
Yeah, no, I'd rather go to like where Andre the Giant fucking was born or some shit. Oh, swine.
Still in like Normandy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Normandy?
No, yeah, we're not related to her. I think she's my Aunt Sophie's mom. I can't remember so much shit. So much Normandy. Yeah.
What the fuck? It's crazy.
And that like a farm and everything. It was cool. Oh yeah. And we get off topic, but
we do. I fucking know
it's funny, but at least we're having fun. Because if we're having fun, the audience is having fun to some extent.
I'd rather go to Mexico.
Yeah, right. Mexico. Yeah, Mexico because there's Latinos there. Yeah. But yeah, I would.
Well, it depends. Montreal strip clubs or fucking, Cozumel or Cancun bitches. Like that's where it's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you get your pick. So
I feel like you would get shot at a Mexican strip club.
Well, it depends. If I'm in Mexico, I don't know. Let's say shit. Never been. I've been to Cozumel. Love Cozumel, but that's it. So.
I've been.
Cancun's overrated, though.
Cancun's overrated.
It has to be. Too many fucking people I know that are white liberal bitches go there, and then it's like, yeah. All right.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about different types of white people, and this is not cultural appropriation. Do you know why we're not It's not cultural appropriation because we're white. All right. So we are back. We're going to talk about different types of white people. All right. So the way I see it, there are different types of white people. The WASPs,
What's the WASP?
White Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
Oh, okay.
The rednecks, the white trash, and the Guidos.
Well, Guido is just basically Italian, I'd say.
Yeah. But it's Italian wasps.
But the Italians were white for so long that it's like,
Yeah.
it just became white.
So the way I see it, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, the wasps, they're the type of parents that don't bother disciplining their kid. They're the type of parents that
Oh, you would do weird saluting like emos and shit?
emos.
Like, come on, man.
Don't forget about the emos. Those are the
Country folk, fucking emo, rockers. Like, there's so many.
still a meme right here. It kind of explains it.
It's true though.
Yeah, Wiggers too. Wiggers are like urban whites. Whites are my type of whites because I am an urban white.
You're an urban white. Yeah, you sure? We're in a pretty nice house, you urban white.
Well, it is a big city. Yeah, and those like guys like Boston guys, yeah, not are the shit though. Like shooting the shit with them, like Jersey whites, New York whites, all those guys are shit. Now the whites are the rednecks.
Thanks for the shit.
Rednecks are the shit. The ones that like, hillbillies, rednecks. Is there a difference? I feel like it's the difference between rednecks. No, I don't have a difference. What is the difference between redneck and hillbilly?
Can't tell you. That's some fucking Google shit. But I would say like a hillbilly. The redneck is just a hardworking motherfucker. But hillbilly is you got redneck hillbilly.
What's the difference between hillbilly? This is Rand Webster. Hillbilly and redneck are both used often, though not always, as insults for someone from a rural area and yet from the southern United States. Rednecks is just someone who belongs to the white working class, is uneducated, and has offensive opinions.
Yeah.
While hillbillies suggest someone whose ways are backwards because they live in the remote hills or mountains.
So there's a bunch of hillbillies in West Virginia. But there's a bunch of rednecks still out here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
How you see it?
Yes, I do see it.
Badass.
Yeah, and
hillbillies and
Morrison because they make moonshine.
They do make moonshine.
Yeah, I've tried moonshine before. It's good. Have you tried Albania? Albanian moonshine. That's another type of white we can get into.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, another type of white. Eastern European whites are different.
Yeah, they're not considered, but like I just don't consider them white because they're like own entity.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like I think Europe, like that's why like if you broke down a lot of shit, like that's why we can't have basketball conversations anymore because a lot of the whites in the league right now are European.
Yeah, and
also it's like it sucks to break down, but like you can't technically call them white because they're fucking European and they're not from America. So it's like, that's where it's like, oh shit,
But yeah, something I noticed about rednecks and hillbillies is that they actually discipline their kids. Meanwhile, like upper class
whites do
they not discipline their kids.
I have influenza. Or the fucking you heard that? Remember that one where the fucking kid killed somebody in a car crash and he said, "I'm too rich to know right from wrong." I swear to God, like, dude, that happened in Texas, man. It was like a 20. Yeah, the influenza kid, I think that's the name of the case. It was fucking bullshit. I'm like, dude, really? They do it.
Texas teen, a wealthy teen's defense for a deadly affluenza.
Yeah, my bad.
This has to be said. Sorry, hold on.
No, I swear to God, I think he won the case.
Swear to God. Really?
Swear to God, that's Texas.
It's Texas, dude.
That's Texas.
Yeah, this is what I'm kind of worried about. Like, what this is of course, it's some white people shit, dude.
Yeah.
Here's an outrage-inducing story that has been bubbling up for the past few days and appears to have finally a Texas judge on Tuesday sentenced a wealthy 16-year-old boy to 10 years of probation for a horrific drunken driving crash that killed 4 people and seriously injured 2 others. The relatively new sentence that has put people up in arms to see apparent reasoning behind it. Prior to the sentencing, a psychologist called by the defense, Dr. G. Dick Miller, testified that Ethan Couch's what's the name again? Ethan Couch.
I think you said Dick Miller. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, the doctor's name is G. Dick Miller. It could be salvaged with 1 or 2 years treatment and no contact with his parents. Miller says Couch's parents gave him freedom no young person should have. Well, yeah, of course, because they're rich. They can do whatever they want. But anyway, all Couch a product of affluenza, where his family felt that wealth brought privilege and there was no rational link between behavior and consequences. So yeah, basically too rich to know right from wrong.
Bullshit, huh?
Bullshit, yeah. And like, that's like sending into evaluation. Evaluation is what you do. What is what you send to someone when they post death threats on Instagram? No, when they kill 4 people.
No, injured too, yeah.
And injure. Oh yeah, it was
bullshit. That pissed me off.
Yeah, no, that is.
That was one of those cases, and I'm like, you motherfuckers.
As an example, Noah said Couch's parents he had no punishment after police ticketed the then 15-year-old when he was found in a parked pickup with a passed out, undressed.
Yeah, the fucking case is wild shit, dude. I told you.
Miller also pointed out that Couch was allowed to drive at age 13. He said the teen was emotionally flat and needed years of therapy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I hate to bring this one up, but this is the definition of how not to raise your fucking kids. Because, dude, you don't want to spoil them, but fuck, like, dude, you make a decent enough money. Like, dude, fuck that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's shit. That's yeah, I don't know, like, and yeah, it's like the rich white people that piss me off because they'll let their kid drive at 13 and cuss them out and total their MasterCard, but they won't let them eat white bread.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah, you can't put any fucking whole grain. You just gotta put whole grain in you.
Like, I do not want my child eating any sushi. It has way too much carbohydrates in it, and I do not want my child to become fat. Hey, excuse me, Braxton, get off the iPad. Get off the iPad. Oh! You just threw the iPad at me. You didn't time out, mister. You get a 5-second timeout.
Second timeout. Yeah.
Oh, we don't need to send him to therapy. No, we don't need to, give him the belt.
I can give him another 50 grand.
No, just give him 50 grand. He'll know it, dude.
So he could do it.
Yeah, and
that's the thing. Like, the problem, I think what it comes down to it is, when the fathers and the mothers and the parents and the grandparents all bite the town out, that's what pisses me off more. That's why this legacy bullshit with all the fucking governors and politicians pisses me off too. Because at the end of the day, when a fucking governor's kid, like in Iowa, Governor Branstad's kid got into a DUI.
Mm-hmm.
He had a DUI, and he had a prior DUI, and he fucking killed somebody. Car accident. Didn't get charged. But that's what I mean. Like, at the end of the day, like, just because you had money and just because your dad's the fucking governor of the state doesn't mean you should not have any repercussions for your actions.
Yes,
that's where we have to reach a level of, like, you want to be successful, but you want to make your kids you want to treat your kids the way they should be treated. You don't want them above the law or above any of this shit. You know what I mean? I think that's a rich problem, though. Like, poor people don't give a fuck. Poor people, like, and that's what I mean. Like, I think genuinely, I know race is a big fucking topic, but, like, dude, it's all social class, man. Social class makes people fucking not really, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you're black or white or purple. If we're all eating from a fucking butter fucking pan on our leftovers, I don't give a shit, you know? So that's where, like, we just have to have that real conversation, but we're just not ready for it.
Yeah, and like remember The Sopranos? Like Tony is like a working class, like, weird bastard, but now his kids are wasps at heart. Yeah, and like back in Iowa, did you know any like judges who didn't put a kid in prison even though they did something very serious because they were a really good high school football player?
Not like something like that. Let's say more like I had my own shit, so I can't go into full detail. But I had an incident that I was dealing with juvenile shit, and then they were in particularly telling me I had to be there, and then I legit went. This is like the summer I came up, and then I went back. I had it in like July. I couldn't come back up here till September Because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I just had no money. I didn't have a job and nothing. So then when I went, me and my mom went to the courthouse.
Yeah.
No one's there.
Really?
And they just gave my mom a paper. And I fucking wanted to kill my mom because she was particularly telling me that I had to be there and everyone was going to be in the courtroom. And no one was there. They just gave me the fucking picture. They gave me like the fucking stamp of approval that like it will be exchanged
To get you there.
here. I know. I'm like, bro, obviously that too. Dude, I was fucking heated. I was pissed. I was so fucking pissed. I was fucking royally pissed because, like, dude, I was kind of like hoping of seeing everybody and then like, but no, I was just aware of expunging my record.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's why I was like, I don't have to fucking go. And she's like, well, you should go. I'm like, fucking have to go. And then I went. I'm like, motherfucker.
Well, that's going with fire shit. They didn't even bother to have me at like the hearing where they decided, you know what, he's gonna be suspended. He's gonna go to alternative school. You know, they didn't bother to tell me. And like Mr. Naraki, who was like a G, he was like the dean of students. He's the principal now. He actually had to reassure my parents that there was no way I was gonna get expelled. So basically, folks, when I was in the, I'm kind of open about talking about it now because I think what I did was hilarious. When I was in the 8th grade, I was having some problems with like getting along with people because I downloaded social media and I didn't know how to fuck with social media, and I was getting pissed that people were like blocking me on social media, so I was sending death threats to fucking people. Basically, this guy who was new, he was a dick. He didn't like sped kids. Decided to send me to alternative school, even though I didn't really deserve going to alternative school. I looked it up, like the Department of Education. Turns out I didn't really do anything like worth going to alternative school. This guy was just mean. But basically, they had all these hearings like without me. It's like, what the fuck? If you're gonna do something this serious, at least have the decency to have me there.
But you're just a child, and then
like, yeah, and when they were holding me, meeting with me, I was with my mom, and they kind of I can't. And I had Mr. Naraki was there. He knew who I was, but the new principal was there, and he didn't know what I was. So I was giving off all these red flags. It's like, if I need to be this careful with what I say, at least tell me to get a lawyer first. You know what I mean? But whatever, it's over now. But yeah,
they keep me coming back for more.
Yeah, coming back for more. And some of these pricks will probably come after me when this episode drops. Oh, but I don't give a shit about those people, dude. We'll be fine. Whatever. I'll be fine. But yeah, so something I noticed about going back to white people, something I noticed about Eastern European immigrants, they're like not waspy at all.
No, because they still have the immigrant mentality of coming here and then want to do something better than themselves. So
yeah, exactly.
You know, it is good.
And yeah, I feel like those types of white people are the best. Now, not that some whites are better than others. That's what the fucking racists back in the day did. But like those type of white people are the type of people I fuck with the most because they actually have still have values.
Yeah, values, morals, all that shit.
Yeah, values, morals. Yeah, and
it's like I really wanted my daughter to be on OnlyFans. I mean, like, okay, bro. You probably pay fucking half of her subscriptions too, you fuck.
Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Fucking.
Yeah, and but yeah, like the Albanian guys, the Greek guys, the Russian guys, the European guys, little motherfuckers, yeah. Like still running their shit. You know, we have actually in the neighborhood, we had this guy, his name is George. He runs this he's this Greek guy, runs a convenience store, and guess how much a bag of popcorn is there? 50 cents.
Shit.
Yeah, I actually didn't have enough money yesterday, but he said yeah, because I haven't been there in a long time because I'm usually going to like 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, the bag is like $3, but at George's place, Pleasant Market, shout out to Pleasant Market, by the way, it's like not even $1, man. I gotta go there more often, and he said, yes, okay, just bring it tomorrow. And that's how you know how broke I am, because I didn't think to bring 50. I didn't have 50 cents for a bag of popcorn. But I'm a college student. That's normal. But yeah, and same thing with like rednecks and hillbillies too. I feel like they still have their values too, even though they're totally offense. But yeah, we're being very un PC right now, and like especially the hillbillies because they're like living off the land and they don't survive in mountains. Cool. Yeah.
Rock white, emo white,
Rock white.
or like punk white.
Punk white. Okay, so emos are usually cringe. I grew up with a lot of emos. Don't really have a lot of fond memories about them. But like Jesus Christ, fucking emos. But rock whites and like metal whites and punk whites are the best because they actually like they're actually more fun to be around than emos. And punk skins, hardcore kids. They're the type of whites you fuck with because they're at the hardcore shows. They're actually against the system too, which I appreciate. And I'm like wasps, but yeah, I'm gonna be shitting on wasps a lot.
I would have to.
Let's see what
We're talking about the bees. Don't worry.
yeah.
Here,
Oh yeah.
note.
Well, okay. Well, fuck wasps, the insects too. Those things are horrible. I hate them.
Hey, come on here. You bring fucking pollen or whatever the fuck thing.
Spring pollen, wasps, don't just sting motherfuckers. Are you serious?
He doesn't even have to tell. Stop fucking.
But yeah, but like yeah, punk whites, they're pretty cool because they're fighting Nazis. I got to be careful when talking about skins, because I think the skins, some skins are Nazis, but a lot of people don't know that not all skins are Nazis. So basically, for those of you who don't know the history, I'm a history guy. The skinheads originated in England and they were from Jamaica. Basically, they were kind of like punks, and they were a reactionary movement to like the hippies. Fuck hippies, by the way. I hate hippies too. Oh, Jesus Christ, hippies. They're stupid. Why? They think that getting high all day is gonna solve their problems. Like the smoking pot. Like hey, peace on earth, man. It's just like it's so stupid. And some of them are fake too. Some of them are like rich white kids, and like the types of white kids that I hate. And it's like
Wearing Bob Marley.
yeah, wearing Bob Marley shirts when they'll probably shoot the whole sky off. Never been to Kingston. Yeah, like Kingston. Yeah, exactly. And they just been to Jamaica fucking 3 times in the fucking tourist trips. Yeah. But basically, speaking of Jamaicans, like it was influenced by like Jamaican ska and reggae music, and it was like basically embracing like their working class roots. And but in the 70s, there were these far right anti-immigrant groups. They were taking over like the skinheads, stereotyping death.
Yeah.
And so that's
Politicians bullshit.
and that's how you had guys like Screwdriver and American History X motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Now white skinheads and the sharp skinheads, the skinheads against racial prejudices, those are the ones I fuck with. But like the fucking Nazi skins, man, like nah, man. Like we got to keep the reason why punks are so like no tolerance towards like Nazi skins is because of what happened to the skinheads.
Yeah.
Because they don't want like Nazi groups like invade or space traded. Yeah, I don't want to be infiltrated.
Ooh, white liberal women.
That's a little hard because I grew up around white liberal women, but some of them do have a point. Others are like the
I'm being like age though. Now I'm not talking like I'm talking 35 or older.
oh yeah
Like our age.
our age.
Like I could get along with a lot of like liberal white women that are like 35 and above. It's like once it's like 30 and under, it's like holy fucking shit. Like
Yeah, because they don't
fuck,
because
they're too progressive.
too progressive.
They suck 3 black dicks and then they share fucking Black Lives Matter. It's like what the fuck? Like no.
And so yeah, the thing about
When he beats you, like oh, it's still matters.
yeah, I remember like Mo dropped some wood knowledge on this. It only takes one black guy to want to punch him in the face. Holy fuck. Yeah, but when it comes to like white liberal women,
Yeah.
but he's Mo. He says out of pocket stuff like that. He says great. Mo was originally gonna be on our show, but yeah,
Where's the
yeah, but yeah, So some white liberal women, when they know, you can tell when they don't know what they're talking about. Like for example, like when that Black Lives Matter shit was going on, I was seeing like white liberal girls. They were saying like, if you don't follow Black Lives Matter, please unfollow. It's like that's how you know.
Yeah,
That's how you know what then they don't know what they're talking about because they don't want to talk. They don't want to have a conversation. They just want to have a conversation then they don't then they don't know what they're talking about.
shaming you.
Yeah, it's about shaming you. If it's out shaming you, I'm doing what they do. I'm clapping when they're talking. But it's like hey, Caitlyn Jenner is stunning and brave, and I will not take anything else.
But that's how good. That's how good men are at being women. We just win right away, I guess. Yeah. Fuck.
So and yeah, and yeah, it's like if you know your history, like there's a lot of black people who don't actually support Black Lives Matter because they see like a bullshit they're listening to it,
And a lot of their houses burned down. So the money that we actually all being sent to them just went up in flames.
Here's the thing, like Black Lives Matter, they didn't send money to the family of like Trayvon Martin. They didn't send any money the bunch better.
Well, in any of these one of any Black Russell. I don't like that term because at the end of the day we have to talk about the police brutality. We have to talk about this shit. Like, yeah, this shit's fucking outrageous. Don't make it a black white thing. At the end of the day, police brutality kills a lot of fucking people, but at the end of the day, they make it a black white thing.
Yeah, I know.
And like that's where you lose people because at the end of the day, once you make it a black white thing, it's not a black white thing. Police brutality fucking happens a lot. Google the numbers. There's at least 1,000 deaths fucking every year from brutality. At least. And you know what I mean? So like,
yeah, and police brutality statistics indicate that U.S. police force on at least 300,000 people annually, with around 100,000 injuries reported.
Wait. They use force on the 300,000 people, but how many? Approximately 1,200 people are killed.
1,200 people are killed.
So 1,200 people, so 1,200. If say 15 of them are black, you're making 15 out of the 1,200 the matter. If police brutality, if police brutality is the problem, which it should be,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. This is what it comes down to. It's not the fact that we're making it white cop. We're making it white cop, black man. We're not talking about fucking black cop kills white woman. We're not talking about Latino cop kills Latino woman. We're not doing all this shit. If police brutality is your issue that you want to really get onto now, we have to just talk about it as a whole.
Yeah, and John, look at the statistics. It's not all black people, guys. It is not all black people. I'm not saying it's not a big problem, but it's. I'm just saying.
One's down at 13%. What's 13%? Like 13% of the population. We're at like 370 or 30. No, I'm just saying, like, if they're doing the math, I'm just saying if 1,200 blacks were killed, how much of that is the percentage of the population? That's still fucking nothing compared.
Yeah, like 340 million.
340 million. And then you got to times that by 340 million times 13%. So 44,200,000 people.
Yeah.
So that equals that. And you times that by, is what? Out of that, how would you get divided by 1.2,000? You still have, no. How would you get that number? Percentage-wise.
So out of a million.
44,200,000 people, but if only 12,000 of them. So I would say, so I guess you can't even do that because, dude, that's just still 44 million. But I'm just saying, percentage-wise, how many of the blacks would be killed if the total was 1,200?
I'm hold on. Yeah, we're doing math on the podcast, guys. Hold on. So 44 million and what?
44,002,000. 44.2,000. 44,200,000.
Right. Yeah, divided by,
not divide by 12 because you have to get the number because it wouldn't be minus either.
All right, hold on.
Because you would need the percentage. So what?
Oh yeah, that'd be 176,800.
Oh, because of the. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, that ain't shit. I'm sorry. Police brutality is not as rampant as they make it seem. It's just the fucking problem that they make it black-white. So anytime they make it black-white, that's why they fucking view it as such an issue.
Yeah.
There's only 1,200 people are dying out of 340 million, but you're making it the case that you're just making it white man, black male.
Yeah, I know. You make
White cop, man, black male. And I think that's, and it's not even good black male. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck what you say. Jesus Christ.
And they'll do it.
Take that.
The reason why they make it like white versus black is because
It's a very
they will
subject issue.
divide people. Yeah.
But it's an easy thing to divide because they're so heavily incarcerated. The fact that they're already fucking doing 50% of the crime. Like they just fucking adds on to all this extra bullshit. You know what I mean?
I know.
Which it's not bullshit because it's true, but at the end of the day, like they are in heavily policed spots just because they're in black areas. Like, and at the end of the day, like for them not to be, that's fucking crazy. If you really think about it, for them not to be more kills of black men as in numbers, you know what I mean? Like it would be wild because, it's crazy times, man. But fuck. Like I said, then if you're gonna talk police brutality, you gotta make it a whole fucking issue. Don't make it black-white. You can't.
Yeah, make it a systemic issue, not like
It is a systemic issue. But don't make it like systemic doesn't mean just making black-white. Systemic means like social class. Systemic means fucking other walks of life. You know what I mean? Like, dude, just because it's a systemic issue doesn't mean it's just strictly the white man bringing the black man down. Like,
Exactly.
that's where I think a lot of the problems stem from because, like, we can't work together that way.
Oh yeah, and who is pressing the white versus black?
The Jews?
The wasps.
The Jewish watch. Fuck you, Jewish rebels. Yeah.
Because like the redneck, they're the type of guy that's like waving the Confederate flag.
No, I met enough redneck in my life that are cool with Southside Chicago people. Southside Chicago black. I do like none of that bullshit, dude. Oh yeah, like racist motherfuckers out there, but like until like that's more South. This is fucking. I love it. You could raise kids. You could be fucking like you're gonna have that one family member that might say wild shit, but you're not gonna be around that family member. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be in a fucking nursing home soon enough. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, like dude, my nephew's gonna be half black, half fucking Polish, white as fuck. Like I'm happy as shit. This is my nephew. You know what I mean? So like I don't give a fuck. Yes sir, gonna be a beautiful baby. So like with me, like I'm not caring about anything else because it's the child of my sister. So like
For sure, man. Oh. And when it comes to like racism, if someone were to call you the N-word to your face, would that be any different from when you're with them, they're all smiles and you accept it as you like
you, and that's where we have to have that conversation. The in-closet racist is worse.
Yeah, because they're not upfront. It's better to have an honest like friend.
Right. Yeah, I think that's where like we just
So the honest enemy. So I like Rednex for that.
definitely. What's your you gotta shit. Yeah. 3 to 5 of your favorite white women.
3 to 5 over for. Let's see.
You don't have to. We're not doing fuck, marry, kill. We're just saying like just in general, like who's it? Like
Favorite white woman. Let's see. There's
I mean, what?
there's white and then there's let's see.
Technically, are we talking American or are we just talking white in general? Because Vicey Green is technically okay. If we're talking the last
there's like government. It's the only when she just seems to so right. She is a star. Right, what else?
too.
Shoot. There was just one woman from like Alabama. People were like making fun of her accent on Twitter, and she was just like, "I flip these people. They don't know what they don't know me." So I can't remember her name.
Damn, like I feel this bitch down like that, bro.
There's white and then there's white.
Like I tell you about the white, like the same white chicks.
Oh, Daisy Duke is my favorite white. That's one of Daisy Duke. Let's see who else. I'm trying to think of. Oh no, now my hillbilly accent's coming out. And then let's see. nicer girls. Probably shit, man. Well, man, and I'm talking like it is Bill now. I'm embraced by white side by the older one inside, and I am. Tell me you are a bitch. We should have done this as the first bit. This is sorry. Oh man, I'm sure. What happens? No, we got a song to play. Smoke, but yeah, that's all I can think of for woman. There's so much more. Yeah, but I don't know a lot of them. I always know off the top of my head. Uh, this is my jam. This is my jam. This is not your jam, but this is your jam. Buckle very very good. Up there. And hey, William, I'm just you. Those are the ultimate often boulders. Sit on the bin. Eat. Sit the they're fast. Bill Flair because he lost his not on it on those bad. He had a big like alcohol problem. I know what is. All right, my favorites last bullies are probably Hank William, Elvis Chris William, Elvis Presley, Lee Tree, like white like rednecks and hillbillies. Yeah. Oh, some shit. Like we run. Oh, like wait, okay, Brios. The same just because it's okay. It's strictly like okay, voice. Shit. What even this shit like Soprano? Love that white boy. Let's see, Isaac E. Love those white boys. Those are the whitest boys that are. 7 of them. It's all happened. Man, brings the fucking Elvis. Elvis Jackson for half his fight. David Echo. That guy, Bill Jones, who lives in Arkansas, the Arkansas Rednecks. He was a nobility dude. He was off the land.
Motherfuckers. And that's the thing, dude. Like, there's different types of whites. Don't let these motherfucking minorities tell you there's not. Like, dude, like, fuck, there's a lot of different whites in this fucking playlist, dude. I love it. Mo, yeah. Mo's are good. Mo, like, he's a Barbadian boy, but yeah, he's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, what?
He's like white, like Guido White. Guido White's like Guido White player. Just over Guido.
Bowie?
Yeah, reaction to
Canceled, or we going to talk about some shit?
yeah. Before we get canceled, we could talk about nice guys versus nice.
Yeah, always that. Shit to talk about again.
Of content from there. Oh, that's all right. We're back. Now we're gonna be making fun of nice guys and nice girls. For those of you who heard our first episode, this is pretty much our favorite thing to do. So I found this guy on the Nice Guys subreddit, and the guy says, "You are 23." The girl says, "Yes, that's what it says. Aha. Why do you ask?" The guy says, "Cause you look 20, no offense." He says, "No offense." That's how you know it's a nice guy.
Yeah, no. And guys, to be honest, I was looking at it. He didn't even spell your right.
So, hey, just gonna spell your writing.
Retard, huh?
Whatever, retard. Maybe he was a
Jesus Christ.
teen, probably had never had a girlfriend, probably skinny kid who vapes. No offense, don't get pissy, please, XD. But also, by the way, you're sexy AF and you're a mommy. A sexy one at that.
Fuck. You know, that's bad.
Yeah, that's he's immediately coming off on.
Does he need an elsie chick?
I doubt it. I don't know. Oh, God. And the girl says, "Aha, don't worry. I wouldn't get mad based off someone's opinion of how old I look, and I don't see what 3 years difference would make in my appearance, but none taken. Yes, I am. She's almost 2 in December. Aha, thank you." The guy says, "What would this sexy hot mama be looking for?" All right, so
and she's a mom. Yeah, dude.
If you're
tough.
Yeah, at 23, don't text moms, but
It's not don't sex moms, they're for fun, but I'm playing with their emotions.
yeah, don't play with their emotions, dude.
Or if you do play,
To say something like, "You're a mother, you must be a caring person," then I could tell you look like a caring person, then, or something like that. And the guy says, "Don't tell me you're not single and break my heart either." Wink face, wink face. Oh my God. She says, "Why would I be on here if I wasn't single?" So it's a dating app. He says, "You'd be surprised the amount of C words I've met." She was, you'd be surprised about the man. She was, I mean, it's like saying, man, all these, don't have that attitude when dating. I have that attitude, so that's why I don't date. Yeah, like, I know it's not a good attitude to have, but at least I notice it. But this guy doesn't notice it. But anyway, she says, no doubt, that's definitely not my game. He says, good, I know what game you might like, though. Winky face, then question mark, then the question mark. He's like, okay, if someone doesn't respond, just give him time to respond. The reason why he's putting in the question mark is because she hasn't responded right away. And she says, and she finally replies and says, and what's that? You know what he says? He says, it's called Mama Sits on My Face. Lol, 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 yes, with no pants on, XD.
What the fuck?
This guy's got to be like an immigrant or something. I don't know. He's probably like that type of immigrant that's like super sheltered, but now he's like in the States. Now all he wants to do is to pound the pussy. I remember seeing that, like, Kelpen. No, people's like, he started this guy who was like Indian. He was like, all I want to do is pound pussy.
Oh, yeah, well,
Oh, that's Van Wilder.
I'd be nice to see it, but dude, Van Wilder's amazing. It's Cal Penn, right? Ron Reynolds.
Yeah, and she says, ha 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 ha, ew, dude, don't talk to me like that. Yeah, dude, don't. Yeah, you're not supposed to be like that outwardly sexual unless so like
Unless you do that wrong. It's your choice, like an ex stripper you liked, I guess.
And she says, and he says, excuse me? I offered to have you sit on my face and you say, ew? The fuck kind of female are you? XD. First sexy mama in history I've met doesn't like her pussy being eaten. She weird. Get the fuck out of my mags, XD. Okay, got that out of my system. How are you?
What the fuck? Yeah, that's dude.
That is gross, dude. Don't do that. Just be like, hey, come on your face when you're talking to girls, man. The girls don't like that.
That's good.
I was still like a sex work, but they have to be. That's their job to be like openly that. She says you're disgusting and you might want to never talk to another female like that again because it's repulsive and you aren't clearly attractive enough to pull off the cocky appeal after being shut down for being a pig. Get some game. Yeah, dude, get some fucking game. That's not how you fucking talk to a woman.
That's how it ends, right?
Yeah, no, that's how it ends. Yeah, damn. But yeah, let's see how much was that. That was 10 minutes, not bad. But yeah, dude, don't just be like, okay, so a lot of people on dating apps, they're genuinely down there. They are a lot of them do just want to hook up.
Yeah,
even as they, but like a lot of them are genuinely looking to date people because they don't have any other options because that's just what they used to. So and like to come and if they make it clear that they're not into you like that, don't press it. He's like saying, I want you to sit on my face.
I want you to suck my blood.
I want you to take a dump on my back. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like
Sit on my face.
yeah, it's like
Sit on face.
it's like Eastern cultures. They come to like the Western cultures and they discover how like hedonistic we are.
Yeah, the Western women are terrible too. Though.
Yeah.
So it's like an evil fucking.
And in face, they abuse. It's so that shit.
Like subscribe to my OnlyFans, and then you have your horny fucking guy that talks to you like you fucking would on the keyboard, and then he's a pig. You're like,
Yeah, I know.
oh, okay, fuck. Like you just sell your whole asshole out for fucking $12 a month, but fuck it.
Yeah, I know. Not saying that I wouldn't chase that bag if I wanted them, but like, I don't know.
Hey, Rich. So was Hitler.
So yeah, he'll.
Yeah. Shout out to F. Fuck, dude. Goddamn.
Yeah, man, and sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at East Asian Buddhist scriptures. All right, yeah, yeah. Funny thing about Buddhism is not I can't find like any Buddhist scriptures. I don't know what it is.
Oh, Buddhist scripture.
Buddhist, yeah.
They said booty. Like old East booty. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm trying to look at that shit too.
Oh yeah. And all right, get distracted. Now we gotta talk about nice girls. I'm not like other girls. Other girls saying to suck your toes. Yeah, okay. I'll see that when I believe that, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, all right. Okay. The g- this is on the subreddit of nice girls, and the chick says, "I think I've successfully developed my first rough draft assessment of our potential compatibility." Okay, starting off strong there. Okay, and he says, "How am I doing so far?" She says, "I don't know if other people do that. I'm not really normal when it comes to creating connections on this app."
Happening.
It looks like Hinge, but all the text gets exhausting. So I'm always like, is this gonna be something real or no?
You can't tell if it's not real or not unless you meet him in person.
Exactly. So and that's why I was like,
It's so slopped. Like dating apps, like you have all the confidence in the world. Tell them how much you're gonna fucking plow them and put them against the wall and fucking choke them out and do all this crazy shit. Then you get in person and then they just fucking bitch boy you and then it's like, no, look, like no, like,
oh,
can't.
I've never done this before.
And yeah, and you say I'm only confidence in the world.
Like, you know what? Not dating, having dating apps does to me. I actually approach girls when I'm on campus. When I'm at a restaurant, I approach girls. You know, and it's this fucking weird.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yes, this weird Asian guy approaching me and it looks like he's Asian, but he full Asian.
Swiggery.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's another type of white people that are my favorite wiggers because I'm a juggalo, man. Jesus. Anyway, the guy goes $33 for a little pizza is criminal. I hope it's good though. Right, and okay, now this is how it's kind of off-putting how she's coming off as like but she's saying right now, I think you're very sweet and kind. I get a genuine energy from you so far. How? You're texting. You're just texting. I do, however, lack the confidence that there's a romantic something there. I don't really get the vibe from you, and that feeling has definitely grown recently. I'm not sure if you're offering what I'm seeking, and honestly, vice versa. Okay, she's like trying to be like Wednesday Addams, so it looks like. Basically, I don't know. She's like, see, I'm a Gemini and you're an asparagus. I just don't think our signs, and she, Mumba Jaquavius, you're a snuffleupagus. See, our signs don't match. See, in June, our signs might match because that's when the Eta and the San Eta Marino align.
And that's when I'll be in the Baja.
See, when we're in the Baja, that's when Jericho's and Vitori's Terras.
Oh fuck. Fucking boy. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay, it was good. It's staying now.
Now she's saying nigga, it's Papa John's.
No.
Look.
Hold on. I'm just tired to do pickup and this guy Chili's is the son of it now, so I want to watch.
I think I may offer some things you aren't quite ready for on your desire, and I would ultimately mishandle it / me, not maliciously or unintentionally. Yeah, she's trying way too hard to be like other girls, man. She's saying like, see, you are not ready for me. I am not like other girls. See, I am a snuffleupagus. My signs are Pantera and Libro. Libro.
Oh shit, not Libra.
And she says, and this is me being a chronic overthinker, but I'm definitely very sensitive about this kind of shit and an observer, especially in conversation. She says, and capital letters. He says, I'm not ready. I'm not really sure what to say. If that is how you feel, then I understand. I don't think that's something that can be determined in a day, but that's just my opinion. She says, you are right. Forget I said anything! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! See, the big red flag here is that she's already determining this when they're just texting.
Yeah.
But they haven't met up in person. They haven't,
Man, but that's what happens when you just Papa John's, man.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, and yeah, that's strange. But
that is strange.
He says, I understand, it's okay. I hope you do find someone that will fit that criteria for you. Yeah, good fucking luck. You are a lovely person, and if you're uncertain, I don't want to mishandle you. Yeah, yeah. It's like, see, I don't think people can. See, guys can't date me because I eat a lot of pizza. See, I'm not like other girls. I wore combat boots under my prom dress, and my prom dress, it was
So she ate too much pizza. I'm gonna wife that.
we're pizza guys. We met. How we met is we worked in the same pizza shop for like what, 4 years? Yeah, right.
Like, no, if a bitch tells me she likes pizza, I'm fucking down. Like,
So what?
this cheap date, it's a fucking home date. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things. Pizza's very incorporated into society now. So
It's like so we can make pizza together.
pizza give me. If you're talking pizza game with me, that's when I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. But you know, that's where I'm like,
Just like a week ago, I had this class called critical thinking, and they told me to research Pizzagate instead of like researching a conspiracy that I actually wanted to research.
oh really?
So I didn't want it. So I didn't really do well on it. Well, it's like if you make me research something, at least give me the option to research what I want a fucking option. But anyway,
Oh, bitch. Like, often.
I want like the conspiracies. I want to go like the Zionist occupied government.
Oh, fucking.
What, you know what I mean?
You get fucking banned from school.
I get banned from school. Like, the 9/11 conspiracy theories.
Jesus.
Okay, Coach. I read like this guy's investigation onto the MLK assassination. Let me research that too. You know what I mean? And why were they all banned out of 9 countries? Oh yeah, yeah. I know why they were banned, because they were in control of the money, and people like blame them for like being in control of the money. That's like dirty work. Oh yeah. All right.
I'm a fool. Do your dirty work. No more.
Now back to the nice girl. All right. She says, all I did was express that right now. I'm not sure about our romantic compatibility or alignment in what we're seeking. If you expressed it, why are you not sure? And you made the decision, guys.
I don't know what this is. She did say the N-word, so I think that's a big L for me.
If you're saying nigga, it's pizza or Papa John's to a stranger on the internet. Like, I did that once when I was in 9th grade, and I got fucking obliterated for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you should, just like. But anyway,
White people got like a bit sayings, man. Stop it. So
yeah, I know.
G. Whitlockers, like, what the fuck, man?
Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Like, that's not my baby. Okay.
All right, and that okay. Anyway, she says, and you made the decision for me that I'm compromising things. No, you made that decision.
Yeah, come on.
But what I am compromising for someone who hasn't even asked for my phone number and probably wasn't going to. My only criteria, weird word choice by the way, is that I feel confident someone is romantically interested in me and is ready for something real and special. I want my first time to be special.
It's fuck a male stripper. Like, you feel like, I don't know.
It's like,
Dude, like, it's so easy. Like women get sex so much easier than men, and women that fuck a lot and that are ugly, and they talk to a guy hotter than them that doesn't get no pussy because it's just the generation we're in. They don't understand it. And then it's like, yeah, because you could just fucking show your tits on the internet or show tits on Snapchat, and you got fucking 5 ugly fucking nodes just talking to you. But it's the attention.
yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? That's where it comes down to. It's the attention-seeking bullshit that pisses me off. That's all.
Yeah, and okay, let me keep going. And now this is where she ends on. And though I let my weed give me word vomit tonight, I should be able to express that in what I thought was a safe space. You're on a dating app. This is not a safe space.
Yeah. To get you naked and put it in your bumhole.
Yeah, but I guess in retrospect, it was also too soon to think this was a safe space. You think?
No.
You don't fucking say shit like that's on to strangers on the fucking internet.
All right. I guess she wasn't reeling in the ears, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I guess not.
Sail away the times, you know.
Yeah.
She was having too hard to breathe. I had enough money. I really all right, and this is the problem. These bitches don't reel in the years anymore. Yeah, they don't think about 35 and 40 when they don't have any fucking kids. They have 5 kids with 4 different baby daddies. Yeah, these bitches don't understand that it's not about that. It's about what Steely Dan been trying to tell us about all that fucking time ago. You know what I mean? Like, these bitches just don't listen. You know? And that's the real issue. Because if Steely Dan could tell us, why can't you listen?
This is our outro music, by the way.
Are you really? Oh, yeah. Badass. Steely Dan is fucking badass.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. But these bitches ain't reeling in the years anymore. Deuces. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Wherever the fuck you hear us. Don't worry.
Whatever time it is. And we will see you next week when we talk about whatever comes up.
Talking about.
Yes, sir.
See you later, guys.